Be with y'all in a second. I'm just finished setting up some stuff. Lights are hot. Coming soon. Let's switch it. Hey, hey. I'm just changing the names on YouTube and Twitch because it always loads as the wrong name and like all the wrong information. So I have to go through and change it after I start every time. It's kind of annoying. One day I will figure out how. Ah, shit. My title's a little long. Alright, well, there we go. And I believe we're good. How are y'all doing? Let me know in the chat, as I can't hear you. You know, it's one of those things. John, how you doing? I hope you're out there watching. Still setting up the cameras. Should actually be switching off of that one in a minute, but so I gotta get like directly in the light for this thing to do any good. Cheap tripods. They do the trick, apparently. Bucket. Dope-a-doo. Send a last text message. Harassing friends to get online. All two of them. I don't know. We'll see who joins tonight. I think it'll be a good night. I think we'll have a lot of fun. Okay, Google. Turn the volume down by one. Fixing the other camera. Hold on. And let's turn it on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's supposed to be over there. Adjusting things in real time. All right, cool. Cool. All right, cool. Well, now that I got that, so tonight we are doing Chicken Cacciatore, which is delicioso. It's an Italian classic that I am going to remix. Um, there are a couple things that I do different about Chicken Cacciatore. One, I don't typically use diced tomatoes if I'm going to use chicken broth like I am today, so that's why I'm not going to do that. But yeah, the whole reason we're doing everything, we're doing Chicken Cacciatore, is because we had a lovely time on Tuesday making um, chicken noodle soup because it was a blizzard, and that's the perfect meal for the night of a blizzard. Um, I sweet. Like I said, setting up. Just got to make sure cords are ready to move when I move. And grabbing some rolling supplies. So I mean, yo, how's it going out there? What's up? How's life treating people? Um, I mean, we've got 3 people watching. Appreciate all of y'all. Some late night coffee. But yeah, before the cacciatore, we're gonna start off with a joint because this is blunts and burners, and to do anything sober on this show is to do it wrong. So, oh, still love this monster dog. Like I still feel like I can't. I'm gonna break it. Yeah. So yeah, like this batch that I have here is an interesting mix. It's called Bottoms. Comes from a lovely dispensary here in Canada. What they do for this is like they actually take a bunch of different strains and they just throw it all in there and give it to you at like half the price. So you get like 15 grams for like $75. It's really not a bad deal. I mean, if anybody who smokes outside of Canada knows that's a really good deal. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even. I wonder what prices are like in. Like I don't know what prices are in Ireland. Kind of wonder. Anybody care to share the prices in Ireland? Anyone? Anyone? Venture? Oh, we got some more people joining. Some more eyes watching. Hello, hello. Pardon my sweatiness. I'm getting used to the lights. I haven't smoked my joint yet and calmed my heart down. How's it going? I believe the chat works, right? Let's see. Let's send a test message. Yep, chat works. But yeah, how's it going, guys? Thanks for joining for making some chicken cacciatore. Hmm? You didn't see anything in the chat? Which is just automatic. What up, John? Do you see it on the? Well, because he's on YouTube. Do you see it on the screen though? Okay, that's why he's not in the chat on the screen. Like I'm the only person watching Twitch. Ah, on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, and I think everybody else is watching on YouTube. Damn, 50 a gram? That is ridiculous. That is high. That is definitely high. Higher than I'd be for paying that. God damn. 50 a gram? See, and that's because y'all are an island. Like, uh, the rest of Europe, you can just fucking go to Amsterdam and drive it home. I'm about to be way higher. Like that's some vicious pricing. I mean, like I love Ireland, and I look forward to going back. But well, hopefully by the time I make it back, everything will be legal. Have y'all made any progress on that? Because like I know CBD was legal last time I was there, and I mean like CBD is a great start, but it's not the real deal. What up, Noodle Doodle Poodle? How you doing, babe? Good to see you in here. Glad to have y'all on the stream. Thanks for joining the chat. So this is funny. So John and Caroline, you won't be able to see each other's chats in the chat box, but on the screen right here, you should be able to see them as if it was all one cohesive chat. Look at that. Technology. Bringing us together even though we're apart. Sweet cheeks. All right. We get pretty handy. Well, yeah. So, John, you got to look in the chat on the screen, and then you'll see. You should see comments from Noodle Doodle Poodle currently asking me what I'm drinking. Yeah, see, yeah, I love technology. It's a fucking beautiful thing. Well, that was coffee. I'm about to be. Where's my glass? Grab some bourbon. Yeah. One of the things America does well. Yes, noodle poodle doodle. No, I'm gonna say noodle doodle poodle just because I think that's more fun, and I know she'll love me anyway. So noodle poodle doodle. Are you gonna hate me because I'm saying it wrong? Do I have to say noodle doodle poodle? Noodle poodle doodle. Poodle the doodle with the noodle. Noodle the doodle with a poodle. No. I mean, we can poodle some noodles. I don't know how you do it, but sure it could happen. Well, that's nice. Got carte blanche with the names. So, if I wanted to, I could call you Becky with the good hair. Beyonce reference that I don't completely get. The chats are super delayed, really? Yeah. I mean, look, technology is great, but not instantaneous yet. I'm also running this through well, actually, oh, okay, cool. For a second, I thought I was running this through Brazil for no good reason. Yeah, Poodle's all about it. You know, her and I, we go way back like a Cadillac with four flats, you know? Your girlfriend is chilling. Where's my boyfriend? If we're going to do these things. Huh? I think she's trying to call you out, dear. Oh, shit. She'll be back in a minute. I know that. She doesn't need to know that. All right. Time to spark up. And then, what do I turn around for? My eyes. Because I like my bourbon with ice. Oh, John, it was good to hear from you earlier. Miss your face, buddy. It's been too long. Looking forward to. Look, there's so little focus right now. All right, let's get ready to smoke. Oh, 1 second, we're gonna be on the move momentarily. Emma, the beautiful Emma. What up? Oh. All right. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm all right. I'm excited. Tomorrow's my birthday. I get to turn older. Um, be a whole 32. So yeah, that'll be fun. I hope y'all are saying things. And give me a second. I'm loading up my other computer so I'll be able to see what y'all say. I assume it's just lots of birthday wishes and I love y'all too and yada yada yada. But yeah, getting up there in the age. Starting to think about retirement already. It's got a plan. Got a plan for these things apparently. Right, Emma? Right? Right? You got a plan. Got a plan for retirement. Emma, tell the people about retirement planning. No? No comments on retirement planning? She decided not to be a financial advisor today. But yeah, trying to figure out what I want to do to kind of like preserve the future or set up the future. I don't know. Be ready to not be working for the rest of my life. Sorry guys, this is taking forever to open. Mm, but yeah. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Da, 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 da. Love you. She is right. There is a bit of a delay. Yeah, true. Thanks for calling me timeless. You are a full-on woman. Yes, you are a full-on woman. That is definitely true. Um, please don't know me. Will the cat be part of the soup? No, not today. She does love to eat chicken noodle soup, but she's not a fan of being in chicken noodle soup. I mean, Emma is a lot of things, but I don't consider her soup worthy. You know, like I like to avoid animals that I've pet being in my food. I mean, it's a large part of the reason I don't own a farm. You know, and now you can hear her. Nope, nope, that's not the thing. What is this? Okay, some Earth, Wind, and Fire thing is showing up on my computer. I'm just trying to load up the Twitch thing so I can see what's going on in the chat. True, I should have had it set up before, but I was shopping. I had to pick up things for this. Because as much as broth does help, make chicken cacciatore delicious, you also need other things for chicken cacciatore. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, I should have changed the. There we go. More meat. What in God's name is cacciatore? Oh, I feel like you've had it. You just didn't know you had it. Like chicken cacciatore, it's a tomato-based chicken dish. It's Italian in its origin. It's very flavorful. Oh no, it's like it all becomes a very nice sauce. Like so, we're gonna like pan fry the chicken a little bit, um, and then we are going to build a very nice basic sauce, and then we're gonna just let it kind of cook for a little while. Make some pasta and have that over the top. It's gonna be delicious. Like I'm very excited about it. I mean, you can do cacciatore with like rice, and I mean, I've heard of people doing it with mashed potatoes, but I'm not doing mashed potatoes. I could try to mail you some. It'd just be better if you just drive on over. You know, just come on up. We got a couch for you. You know, we're ready. Yeah, you got couches to choose from. We got a lovely red one. Like that's a great couch. I've taken many a nap on that couch. But we also have a couch that pulls out. But yeah. All right. I'm pretty much good on this. I'm gonna cap it, and we're gonna get started. All right. Um, cool. Nothing new on the other chat. All right. Let's travel. Oh shit. I the obligatory Toronto. Not a bad view. Don't think I'm gonna get tired of it anytime soon. Shit. One second, guys. All right. Need a better stand. This one's just a little bit too low. Like I still have to look down to talk to y'all, which is not the way I want to have it. But it's where we're at right now. All right. I think the other one. I think it's fine. All right. So what did I miss? No, him sleeping in bed with y'all. All right. I mean that's fair. Like we wouldn't kick you out of bed. Keep the couch that pulls out. We will. I feel like I should change my name on this to not reflect my actual name. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. But like we do love you being true to yourself. But yeah, that definitely does make it very easy to figure out who exactly you are. But like I'm not gonna narc on you. All right, so we are going to start chopping things. So we've got bell pepper, carrots, some tomato, dirty cutting board. And will this one work? This one should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Cutting board. All right. Um, do. I feel like I should wash this. Definitely use it like a fucking napkin. Hey y'all. All right, so yeah, for the chicken cacciatore, you need like a lot of things to make the sauce, and I don't know, like oh shit, I'm actually still missing things. I mean, like this is the basis, and then we still need onion and garlic, medium onion, some garlics. Um, do do one more. We'll leave the chicken in the fridge for now. But yeah, what are y'all? Be true to yourself. It's something about follow your dreams, insert other random but seemingly purposeful uh, bullshit quote here, you know? Meh. All right. So yeah, let's start with the bowl because we're gonna need something to put this in. Well, yeah. So while I got y'all here, this no, not this Sunday. 2 weeks from now, I don't know. On the 13th, I'll actually be doing a comedy show um, for a friend of mine. She asked me to be part of her book party, and like I'll be getting more details on it. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'll put the details on my profiles. But it'd be great for y'all to come. Like it's a free show, so you get to see me do some comedy, and then you'll see a bunch of other people do some other things. She'll do some readings from it. It's a collection of short stories. It's called Sluts and Whores. It's a really fun collection of short stories. I'm very excited for the event. I'm happy that she got this opportunity to publish her work, and we're getting to celebrate it. And then you know hopefully y'all will enjoy the show. Oh no, we'll see. I mean, you guys like live comedy. Otherwise, why else would you be here? Uh, what was good, y'all? How's it going? Noodle poodle doodle. What'd you have for dinner? Yeah, Metavirus. That was the name of the place. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you spelled it right too. Yeah, like that's where we used to go. Metavirus. It was a fun spot. I used to really enjoy doing comedy there. There are a ton of places that aren't as much fun to do shows, but that one was great. Ah, couldn't find my knife. Couldn't find my knife. Thought my knife ran away. Thought it grew legs and ran away. Thought it was gone. You haven't eaten yet? And yes, you are smart. I try to tell you that often. You obviously never listen, but you are smart. You remember things better than you think you do, apparently. But well, then what are you gonna have for dinner if you haven't eaten yet? John, what'd you have for dinner? Or are you in the middle of changing your name? Everybody else? What everybody have for dinner? I'm curious. I want to know. You know, as much as I just love talking to the couch. But yeah, I don't know. Cacciatore is one of my favorite things. Like it's simple. Well, it's not simple, but it's easy enough to make. You just figured out who Noodle is. I think I told you about Noodle. I mean, like, we used to hang with Noodle all the time. Fish or Brussels sprouts or taquitos or fish taquitos. Fish taquitos. I don't think I've ever had a fish taquito. And I might have told him you exist. Actually, well, he's at least heard a joke about you. That's for certain. And I mean, it's not like you didn't know I told that joke about you and your sisters, which I still think is a hilarious joke. And actually, I haven't decided. I might be telling that one um, on the night that on the show at the show. I haven't fully finalized my set, even though I am supposed to send it in. Like this is such an official show. Like I'm supposed to send in basically like a write up for my like my performance, like what I expect to do. I mean, I still do that. I still do the show, and you still do. Like, it's good to know it's still true. I mean, that means I could keep telling it, and if somebody asks if it's actually true, I can say not only was it true when I wrote it, it is still fucking true today, and I occasionally get it reaffirmed because now I am part of the text chain, which not actually asking to be, but I just think that might make it funny. I don't know. What do we think? Good addition, bad addition. Now part of the text chain. I guess I may as well use this time to workshop jokes. I don't know. Thoughts. Noodle doodle poodle. Should I say we've just started critiquing each other's? Because that's what good friends do. Which I mean, I feel like that's perfectly rational to start saying friends do that now. I feel like friends should be able to do that. Like I don't send many dick pics. Like you got one of like the 10 I've ever sent. So you should feel honored in that light. But like I'm hoping my dick picking career is pretty much over. I mean, well, I guess it'll kick back up when I hit the road. Uh, but not because of Tinder. I realize how that sounds. Like I only send them when I'm on the road. Yes, I did accidentally share with you. I admit that. That's what I'm saying. You got one of like the 10 that ever happened. I think if you keep doing this, I'm gonna keep using blunts and burners instead of Ramsey. Dude, totally. It's much more chill. I don't actually explain anything, but if you watch, it's easy enough to follow along with. I mean, we did half a bell pepper each color. It says yellow, but I like orange more. And then we're doing a whole carrot. So I guess I will explain if you remind me to. um, I mean, I would be honored to get yours. I feel like it's it's a shot. It's a sign that we are at that level of friendship. Now will I don't know if it will be seen that way by everybody, but as long as it's agreed upon. I mean, the thing is, it's you, so like pretty much, I feel like anything goes with our friendship. There's really like I appreciate you, man. I like that's what I'm hoping for, a more chill, better show. But I mean, not I'm not calling him out because like he's obviously a better chef. Like he's been doing shit way longer. But you know, would I have a TV show? Yes. I mean, I have a Twitch show. I guess it's .tv, so man. But no, like I definitely one of my goals is to have like a fucking travel food show. And you know, why not? If I get my chops in now about the foods, then I don't know, maybe I can get on Chopped. Actually, Chopped would be hellish. I'd sweat so hard while doing Chopped. Like knowing what it's like to do a cooking competition and having done one where the time like it was like we had an hour to make a dish. Like it wasn't like I was doing, you know, fucking Chopped level shit. Aw, my first groupie. I mean, I'm honored. It's. I feel like that's a wonderful thing. I don't know if it, definition wise is, but like, I know what you mean. So it is. I feel the pats happening. Appreciate it. Oh man. So yeah, do a whole medium to large onion. I mean, I probably should have used a bigger one, but we're gonna use a lot of garlic anyway. And like the soup stock has a fair bit of onion in it, so fuck you. Wait. White wine, tequila, or vodka. Ooh. Well, I know you want to drink tequila. Um, I mean, do you gotta work tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow? Well, actually, you're young. It doesn't matter. So fuck it. Well, yes, whiskey. When one can, one drinks whiskey. So I know you don't got to go to work, but still. Um, cool. So now that we've got this done, we are going to do the chicken. Um, look, I know you don't appreciate whiskey as much as you should, and that's fine. Like everybody can do what they want. You know, I know you love tequila, and like generally I can take or leave tequila. I'm not a huge fan. Like I have had some really good tequilas, but most tequilas are not good. Just like most things are not good. But when you find what you like, you go with it. So I don't know. How turnt you trying to get? I feel like that's the question. So I feel like white wine, you're keeping it kind of rational. Tequila, like two tequilas taste like I don't want to do shit tomorrow. And like, all right, so yeah, we're gonna start heating our pan. All right, forgive me 2 seconds while I throw some stuff around. Oh, wow. I got an offer to buy followers. Oh my god. I could totally do that. What? Bigfollowers.com? That's totally what I want to do. That's exactly how I want to get famous, by buying followers. Because that's how it works, right? You buy followers and then you get real followers. Like, that's the math of it. Because, like, the more money you spend on followers, the more followers are going to follow you because they can tell you're spending the money on it, right? That's the payoff, obviously. Fucking A. I mean, like, do whatever you want to do, but that's not me. Give me a sec. I gotta move some cameras around. We're gonna finally bring the stove into play, so I'm gonna take the iPhone. I'm gonna take one camera offline. So yeah, I don't know. How's everybody doing? What'd you just like? Did you decide to go with anything? Noodle poodle doodle. I'm assuming you went with tequila, but you know, I might be wrong. What'd you do? What'd you do? I want to know. We're all curious. John's waiting on the edge of his chair. Don't know what this is. Sweet. I mean, look, I pride myself on knowing my friends. I feel like that was definitely a call. Like, I was just like, yep. Okay, let's bring the cord. Let's reconnect that bad Larry. Boom. And we go from board to stove. All right. Look at that. New angle. What now? All right, so we have got. So that pan is heating up. I'm going to get good at this at one point, but that pan's heating up. So what we're going to do, we're first going to do our chicken, which I'm going to simply just fucking salt and pepper. And then after that, we're going to throw them on the pan. Actually, I should stop it getting too hot right now. Yeah. All right, so we've got chicken breast. Or not chicken breast. We got chicken thighs. Because you couldn't do this with chicken breasts because they would dry the fuck out. Chicken breast doesn't have enough fat and therefore moisture in it. I mean, that's our code for whiskey, yes. But you know, not everybody drinks like us, John. It's just one of those facts about the world. It's hard to accept sometimes. But yeah, you do always want to rinse your chickens. So I don't know, like I don't know, it's finally starting to feel like winter here. We've actually got snow that's stuck for more than 24 hours. It's like I feel like I'm actually. I don't know, I feel like it's actually been. It's getting to a nice winter point. Should I do all six? I feel like it's overkill. There's only two of us. But it's a big pan. Should I do all six? Why wash the chicken? Because you want to get all. Mainly because like you want to clean the bones. You want to make sure there's no bone shards. There's no extra like. Well, because like meat kind of sweats. And you want to just get all that extra liquid off. Like we wash it and then we're gonna dry it off. You know, and then we're gonna salt and pepper it and throw it on the heat. But figure, let's go all six. All right. So let's get these here chickens. Meh, 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 meh. I mean, yeah, generally, like well, like it's not the meat sweats. I'm just sweating. Is that still like a fucking running joke in the states? Meat sweats. I feel like I have eaten that much meat before, and goddamn, is it a lot of meat to eat to get the meat sweats? It's it's only a 24th century or 20th century thing. I mean, 24th century. I don't know what they're going to be able to do. Hopefully, they'll be more rational by then. Like we'll see. Like, but wash your hands. All right. So be liberal, as I love to say, and nobody else really seems to appreciate liberal like Bernie Sanders. But I mean, like it's just kicking it off. Like that is enough salt. Like if you're worried about over salting things in the beginning, it's hard to do because A, I'm gonna lose a lot of this into the pan, and B, I kind of want this to be a salty base because um, it's just well, it builds more flavor that way. Your 15-year-old sister always says the meat sweats. That's I forget you have a 15-year-old sister. Like I forget she's that young. Um, but yeah, the I don't know. Now I'm distracted by like I don't know, imagining a 15-year-old version of you because I know all your siblings just look like you. Noodle poodle doodle. So like just a 15-year-old version of you just saying that constantly is kind of funny. All right, but yeah, we're gonna take our chiciones and we're gonna put them in the pan. So you put them skin side down because you want to start rendering the fat because like I said, this is going to be the base. All right. So you're going to use the pan right after this chicken goes on there. I did not realize that camera had froze. fudge sickle. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go. All right, it's back. All right, you're back. Be back. Oh, you were back. You said you were back. But yeah, so aside from this camera, fucking up, the reason you uh, put your chicken skin side down first is you want to get the caramelization on it. Oh shit! What is your deal? Okay, so are we ready? Sorry, I should just let it go, but cancel. Sweet. Yes, after all that work, are we gonna work? Sweet. There we go. So that is some beautifully cooking chicken. All right, as long as that one's working for now. Cam to the left is blue. Perfect. Sweet. Sizzle, baby, sizzle. Look, it is looking. They are looking nice. They are smelling nice. Um, Finally getting my cameras to work. So yeah. All right. So as you can kind of start to see, like in the pan, the fat's starting to render out, and that is going to be great because that's what we are going to fry all of this in a moment, and it's going to give it some beautiful flavor. Actually, bring this back. Our non-chicken board. Wash our chicken board in a minute. But yeah, so like we're gonna give that a little bit to kind of render some more of the fat out, give it some really good caramelization, and we're gonna flip it and let them kind of cook a little on the other side. We don't want to cook them all the way through doing this. We're actually going to let them finish cooking in the sauce because that's going to allow them to soak up a lot of the flavor and like a flavor of the sauce while also contributing a lot more flavor to the sauce. Basically, just making the whole thing a lot more delicious. So we're almost there. That is some nice caramelization, but we're not done yet. It's on its way. You can see some of the fat starting to render out. You can see pooling up here. That is going to be great to build our flavor base on. I need to get one of those things where you put your utensils. But yeah, sizzle, baby, sizzle. Almost forgot to cut my garlics. But yeah, I don't know. Cacciatore is great. There are a ton of ways to do it. Like you can do this in the Instapot way easier than the way I'm doing it. Um, like this is just adding extra steps for the sake of, well, I think it tastes better. And everybody who's had it says it does. So I think it's worth it, personally. But Like it's going to be like it's often done in like a hot pot or an Instapot, like because you can just set it and forget it. Just put all the ingredients in and just kind of be like, meh, there it goes. Now I've got a meal when I come home from work. When people used to go to work, it's like a friend of mine. I remember I actually made this for him when we were living together in St. Petersburg, and him and his brother, and like their mom, like their parents had made it before, but they had always done it in a hot pot. And then I did it this way, and they were like, "Holy fucking shit!" Well, because like also that time I had made some chicken soup earlier, and I was like, "What am I gonna do? Chicken cacciatore." It's my go-to when I have chicken noodle soup, and I know people are gonna be like, "You don't really need chicken broth to make chicken cacciatore," and like I don't care. It's the way I like to make it. I think it's delicious. Um, I mean, thanks for tuning in, y'all. I hope you're enjoying it. We are doing some lovely chicken cacciatore. I think we actually might be ready to flip here. I do enjoy having the heads-up display over there. Oh yeah. Now let me flip them and then I'll show. See, cooking is often just basic ingredients and patience. Actually, I should. Meh, one quick. I had thrown some salt, but not pepper. Throw a little more. You always got a flavor. Salt and pepper are essential when you're cooking anything, except for sweet things, but then you still usually need a little salt. Oh, yeah. God, that looks nice. Like, look at that. Hey, no. Well, not yet, but it's on its way. It's well on its way. And that's a beautiful thing. Like, this smells so good, and all it is right now is just fucking salt, pepper, and chicken. I mean, you just give it a little time, like, so mine is to 10. And so, like, I put it on a 6. It is a nice hunk of meat. I'm glad you approve. It's how I like my hunks of meat, nice and juicy, with some nice skin. Is that weird? Oh no, is that weird? You want people to have nice skin, but you can't really comment on how people have nice skin without sounding weird. Like, have you ever told somebody they have nice skin? Like, how did they take that? Like, if you're not a dermatologist, can you just say that to somebody? Can you be like, you have nice skin? I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't. But I feel like on the scale of compliments, like even bad compliments, it's not that. I don't know. How bad is it? I guess if they do the thing afterwards, then I guess it's pretty bad. I guess that's like probably a bit too far. But as long as they don't have cannibal flash through their eyes, I feel like you're all right, right? Oh, noodle, you would have loved it. The chicken noodle soup that I made. Well, first off, it's got noodle in it, but second off, I used part Creole Maripah to make it. Do you know what the Creole Maripah is? Are you heading out, John? Is that what you're saying? 'Cause, I mean, I love you too, buddy. And when Noodle meets you, she'll love you too. We'll meet up somewhere. You know me. I'm working on getting rich and getting everybody together. That's the plan. Always has been. Always will be. Cheers, y'all. Noodle, John, everybody else. Appreciate y'all. Uh, you know, what can one ask for better than this in a pandemic? Spend the night before your birthday cooking with friends online. All right, it's a good time. See, yeah, but no, I know you know Creole. That was not the question. Do you know the Creole Maripon? I mean, do you know what a Maripon is? Like, so the all right, to give you an example, like the French Maripon, slancha, my dear. But the French Maripon is onions, carrots, and celery. So you don't know. Okay, so the French Maripon, onion, carrots, celery. The Creole Maripon is onions, carrots, and bell peppers. And the way I like to make soup, I combine both. So it's onions, carrots, bell peppers, and celery because it gives way more flavor than if you take out any of those ingredients. And it makes for a really like robust, rich soup. And so when you put it into anything, oh, like there's another dish that I'm obviously not doing tonight because I'm doing cacciatore, but it goes really well. Yes, she would call it the Holy Trinity. Yeah, yeah, she would. See, see, tell your mom that you have friends that know how to cook. You know, so when I come over, she knows I'm not a complete heathen. I at least, respect the church of the kitchen. But yeah, I don't know who the Father, the Son, or the Holy Ghost is in that Trinity, because like you've got onions, carrots, which are both in the ground, and then bell peppers, which are above ground. So and celery even in the other one. So I guess the peppers or the celery. We're gonna take this out, but I guess the peppers and the celery. Oh yeah, see, not fully cooked through though, but it's got some good caramelization, and that's gonna come in handy creating the flavor later. I got these mini tongs expecting more. Well, more size. I expected bigger ones, but I misread. The tricky thing about being in Canada is half the measurements are in feet, and the other half, like feet and inches, and the other half are in metric units, which, like, I understand either or. Like, I get both. I get it. But, like, on the same site, it will go back and forth several times, and that's very confusing. Actually, I should clean this up a little bit. All right, so we've got a little bit like extra skin bits. So we're just going to get those out. And then, yeah. Oh, John, did I tell you I started looking more into investing? I'm actually doing like starting to look at like some options investing. Like, like I'm actually practicing on a platform. It's nice. That was not as successful as I wanted it to be. So let's clean up with this. There we go. So it just as though all of this would kind of cook down, it would also run the potential of burning and ruining my whole sauce, and I don't want that. So let's get it out. But yeah, I hope y'all are good. Noodle, what'd you end up going with for dinner? So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna drop all this straight in. Oh yeah, beautiful sizzle on it. And so like we don't need to add any oil because we have the chicken fat already rendered in there, and that's going to give this already so much more complexity than if I just used olive oil. But yeah, like I need to stop saying, but yeah, so much. But There are, uh, I don't even know how many variations of this. Obviously, everybody does it a little different. Um, add some oregano. But yeah, like that's one thing I do love about it is a very adaptable dish. Like, most things don't have a hard set requirement of like what exactly has to be in it. I mean, yes, things do change flavor profiles, obviously, but you can make a lot of things a lot of different ways. Like, that's why there's 45 different versions of marinara, you know? And 45 is obviously not the actual number, but I do like to add a dash of paprika. So yeah, that was just oregano, basil. Before that, kind of mix it all up. Sweet. Mahi mahi. You had mahi mahi for dinner? The actual number of marinara sauces is 47. I'm glad to know that you have the number of marinara sauces in your head. Like, it is a useful thing to know. And I figured somebody in the chat would know, and I'm glad you were there and you knew. Like, this is why we keep you around. You're smarter than you think. You know a lot of things. Oh God. As soon as this pandemic is over, and well, as soon as I can afford it, which would probably be well after the pandemic, I want to do like a week at a resort with John and Noodle Poodle and Woolcatzel and Ben and Annie. And I mean, maybe some of y'all can come too. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be that exclusive. I don't know you yet. You might be worthy. It's not necessarily a Hammer of Thor kind of thing. See, I figured you would be. I figured you would be. Some beachside resort somewhere. Well, actually, no, just some beachside somewhere. Fuck the resort. I've never actually like stayed at a resort, and I feel like all of my travel experiences have been better for it. I mean, yes, two knock resorts, but I honestly don't know what I'm missing. If you've got if you've got a push for resorts, let me know. What's the deal? Because I have no idea. To me, it doesn't seem worth it. Like, why would I pay to go to Jamaica to just sit in a resort and not see actual Jamaica? All you require is a hot tub. Totally manageable. Can totally manage a hot tub. I mean, hot tubs are phenomenal. I remember there was a time like when I was like what 13. Me and a couple friends were like in a hot tub, and I swear that hot tub was laced with something because we had the giggles like no tomorrow. And like I said, I was like 12, 13, so I didn't smoke back then. So there was like no other explanation for the giggles. It had to be the hot tub. And ever since then, I've maintained that hot tubs are semi magical places um, that need to be shown respect. All right, let me wash the tomatoes. But yeah, so Noodle Poodle, when's the last time you were in a hot tub? Anybody else got hot tub stories? Anybody else been in a hot tub? I assume, well, I know I got more friends out there, but if you don't want to create a channel to be able to chat on YouTube, you can create a profile and chat on Twitch, which is a lot easier. Well, actually, it's not a lot easier. I don't know. It's just, it's options. But join the chat. Love to hear from you. You know, get to know what's going on, see who's out there. So yeah, while we let this go, like, cause we got a little while on this, we're gonna let this get really cooked down. Uh, let it soften up a lot. A lot of the root vegetables take a lot of time, and you know, bell peppers can handle time. We want them to kind of disappear in the sauce anyway. Like the perfect kind of saute time for things, like really good saute time is like 15 to 20 minutes before you really add anything else or do anything else to it if the onions are involved. Last time I was in a hot tub was in Virginia when it had snowed outside, so it was so nice to get inside because you didn't get too hot. And I just sat there and drank champagne, and it was the best moment of my life. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Strangely enough, the last time I was in a hot tub was in Virginia too. Hmm. Something about Virginia and their hot tubs. I mean, like I wouldn't peg it as a hot tub place, but yeah, last time I was there, ended up in a hot tub. I mean, not ended up. I got in it on purpose. I knew what was happening. We were getting in a hot tub. So, I need to make sure I don't forget the tomato paste. But, well, maybe. Was your hot tub in Virginia Beach? Because that's where my hot tub was. I mean, it wasn't my hot tub, but it was the hot tub that I was in. And I think the hot tub before that was Montreal. Yeah, hot tubs are not an often enough occurrence. I mean, I've got nothing against a good hot tub. I mean, I don't know much to have against a good hot tub. I mean, I hear if you spend too much time in them, they can cook your boys or whatever. But I'm not trying to have 12 kids anyway. All I need is one shot. All you got is one shot. Wait, it was in Virginia Beach? Oh shit! Was it at Bishop's house? 'Cause, I mean, if it was at Bishop's house, you know, saying what up to Bish, I assume he will never watch this. Because we were also really not that good of friends, but I just happened to be in their neighborhood. I mean, he was cool. That was I they threw a lot of fun parties. That was a fun summer. I really enjoyed myself every time I went over there. Very hospitable, great hospitality. You know, you can never be mad at a gracious host, or in that case, set of hosts. Good old Virginia Beach. No real. I mean, like, I definitely want to go back and like visit and say what up to people, but yeah, I'm not moving back. I feel like it's one of those places you kind of got to grow up in it to want to stay in it, which like that's a lot of places. I feel. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm in Toronto, and Toronto's got a lot of good going for it, but I don't necessarily want to stay here. You know, like, and don't get me wrong, like the legal weed helps a lot, but you know, we'll see. So yeah, like the most recipes, well, the recipe I was looking at earlier called for one, or well, I don't know, it said like 7 ounces of tomato. I don't know. It was a weird measurement of tomato. It didn't say like one tomato. Where do I want to go? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Let me explain the tomato, and then I'll get back to that. So yeah, usually you add diced tomato to the dish to kind of bulk up not only the tomatoiness but the kind of juiciness of the whole thing. But I'm adding some fucking chicken broth. So that's going to add a lot of liquid to it anyway. So I don't need to add too much tomato. Yes, it's still a tomato sauce, obviously, but I'm going to counteract that cut out portion of tomato with just a little more tomato paste, which will hit me with all of the tomatoiness without too much of, the water from actual tomato. So, I mean, yeah, we want it to be a semi-thick kind of sauce. I was about to say broth, but it's not a broth. I mean, I guess you could eat it as a soup if you wanted to. But yeah, where would I want to go? Where would I want to live? Huh. I mean, I've always had like the fantasy of retiring in the Italian countryside. That's kind of been my plan since I was like 15. Uh, and then what else? I mean, like, but the thing is, like, I say that still having never been to Italy. Like, my partner's been to Italy. I've never been to Italy. And, like, of course, I want to go. I'm making Italian food right now. I would love to be in Italy, but I haven't done it yet. It just hasn't worked out. Met a lot of Italians, worked with Italians, maybe worked with more people that just happen to have lived in Italy, but yeah, it's been like I did really enjoy Asia. Um, so like I could definitely see myself visiting Asia still. I don't know if I'd want to settle down in Asia because owning things in a lot of places of Asia can, well, they have all their different laws, which every country is entitled to. So like that's just learning what the fuck I got to do to be able to buy shit. Um, but I don't know. I mean, like I have been to Portugal, and I mean, I loved Portugal. Portugal was the shit. Well, been to Lisbon, and Lisbon was the shit. Mm, Camper. But yeah, I feel like I loved Europe. Like I lived when I was in Prague. Like I could see myself going back to Prague. I could also see people being upset about that, and me not really caring. But I could go back there. Fucking like Berlin was dope. Thing is like I accept that wherever I go, I'm gonna have to actually like if I'm gonna go to stay, I am gonna have to put some effort in to speak because that helps if you're gonna live somewhere. And a lot of places make it easier to live there if you do that. Um, so, nah, I mean, I would love to. I don't know. See, like I always figured like Italian countryside because I was like I can get away with speaking Spanish. Like my Spanish has gotten so bad that like I guess like I would basically be just as fine fucking just learning Italian again and being like, oh, I was basically Spanish. Like I knew so much of this already. But yeah, has anybody been timing that? Oh, I lost a viewer. Darn. Well, the Noodle, where do you want to go? Where do you want to retire? It's a big world out there, you know. So many options. Hmm. One sec. Adding the final camera. But yeah, I don't know. Topics: where do you want to retire? Where do we want to retire? What's the word? Like, I don't know. I mean, if North America gets its shit together, maybe I'll stay. I mean, St. Petersburg is beautiful, but I don't know if I want to retire there. I do want to, like, I would love to own an apartment there and go back and visit it often. Um, I don't know if I'd want to call that home base, though. Like, I feel like as home base, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm just back here setting up a camera. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. You know, I mean, you saw the protests, and like, though those were good, what's going to happen next? Nobody knows. So I don't know. Let's kind of see. Boom. Oh yeah, sweet. All right. Not like I really need it now though. Like the last camera comes into play when I don't even have anything. Um, but you would love to go to Austria, Iceland, Egypt, but realistically, you'd probably end up retiring in Louisiana. I mean, you know, just because it's realistic doesn't mean it's what has to happen. But yeah, I get it. Um, I don't know. Egypt, I've always wanted to go. Still want to go. Will go. Like, I know a bunch of people who have gone, and they said it was definitely interesting. Like, nobody who's gone said don't go, which I don't have many places with that. Actually, no, I do. I do have a bunch of places that it's not like anybody said don't go. Have I gone anywhere? Oh yeah, parsley. Fucking parsley. Like I don't actually hate parsley, but what I do hate is the fact that I have to get that much parsley. Like I don't need this much parsley. Nothing about my life says I need that much parsley. Better light it a little bit. Yeah, nothing. Like I don't need it. But apparently they think I do. And like I miss because like in so many places you can just buy like all I need is like a tenth of this and I'm good. But I've got all of that because I can apparently got a stunt. Oh no, like I want to go to. I still haven't been to. Well, no, I've been to Austria. Austria was fun. I liked Austria. I would go back. Um, fucking Linz was a surprise. Like I really enjoyed it. Because like yeah, we went to Vienna and I expected Vienna to be amazing and it was beautiful. It was another gorgeous European city and like that's like those are the cities that look almost too beautiful to be real. Those are my favorites because they're old and they didn't get bombed. Oh no, I think humanity was really dumb. Oh, still really dumb, but whatever. Um, beside the point. All right, so this is looking good. All right, so we've got. I don't know if you can see, like, kind of have the onions on there, kind of like turning translucent. Like that's perfect. That's that's how you know you've gotten some good flavor out of it. So I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes as the heat cranks up. So I want a nice sizzle when I add the tomatoes. Not that they caramelize, but I do want one last little tinge of caramelization on these. So let's crank it up real quick, give it a couple minutes. I think Jonathan did leave us. It was midnight when we started, so it's fair. It's definitely fair. Like I don't think you got to stay up all night and watch. I mean, I appreciate any time that he spent here. Um, I appreciate all y'all for watching. Like this is great. You know, there was one point like 8 people watching. Well, at 2 points like 8 people watching. We still got like 6. This is awesome. Like, I mean, like if I'm still saying this is awesome in a year, we'll regauge. But oh yeah, fuck, I forgot the Vina. We need to add this before the tomatoes. So that's also why I'm cranking the heat up to actually have something to deglaze the pan. 9 was my max. Thank you. I was going to see that in the analytics later, but I appreciate you. Like that's not bad. That's the most I've had so far. And so for my 6th episode to have had 9 people at one point, when my previous high I think was like 6, and like we've got 6 now. So I think things are going good, right? Right? And I mean, if you haven't subscribed or followed or anything, like please do so. Um, I definitely appreciate it. It just helps the channel grow, and you know, like 'cause I want to be helpful. Like this is, I don't know. As much as I love just talking to Dead Space, I do want to help people kind of realize how easy it is to cook. Like a lot of this channel is just about learning how simple some things are. Most things are just time, like just letting shit go. All right. And I could definitely give this more time, but it's already 8:30. I'm not known for cooking fast. Never have been. It's my birthday tomorrow. I can do that. So yeah. Like I said, I was gonna deglaze the pan, but you can't really deglaze a non-stick pan. Well, while it's still very non-sticky, at least. All right. And the star of the evening, Tuesday's chicken soup. Um, still got some soupiness to it. But the great thing is, everything else is heavy and falls to the bottom, and broth still sits on the top, and that's all we're taking. So, if anything else ends up in it, it won't be bad. But remember to flavor, well, season at every level. Um, that's the last bit of salt I'm going to be adding for a while. So, but it is to account for the 3 tomatoes that we just added. So, yep, we're going to keep the heat a little higher just so all the tomatoes and the wine can start heating up. And as it starts heating up, we're going to add the chicken back in, cover it, smoke while we let it simmer. So, yeah, got the wine in there, nice. All right, so keep letting that come together. But yeah, Noodle, you never answered. Where do you wanna retire? Everybody out there, what's the retirement goals? I mean, I assume none of us have actual plans yet, which is fine. But goals are always good. I always feel weird, like soup never looks as good out of the fridge. But yeah, never looks as good out of the fridge as it does in. Word. No, I mean Austria is fucking awesome. Like Linz was a fucking beautiful city. Like Austria, it's very, it's very Austrian, which is very nearly German, which means things run well. I'm sure it has its problems, but like just looking at it, you know, from the like 3 days we spent there, it was really awesome. Like we had great hosts the entire time we were there. We did one Airbnb and then a couch surfing. We saved a lot couch surfing. Uh, but yeah, it was dope. It was a lot of fun. Like made a lot of good friends. People I definitely hope to visit again. I definitely want to go back to Lynn's and see the people we met there. They were really cool. Like, if for nothing more than to just have a beer and a smoke, like, they were really chill. I don't know, like, that's one of my favorite things. And one of the things I miss so much about traveling is, meeting people. Norway. I went to Norway. I did not go to Oslo. I went to Stavanger, which was also fucking awesome. Um, and like, yeah, Norway is pretty legit. They're a little. When I was there, they were a little unnecessarily harsh on weed still. But last I heard, well, actually, when I was in Finland, I went to a thing where they were talking about how they were trying to change the Scandinavian approach. And I have no idea how much broth I'm putting in. I guess I'll look up how much a ladle is. All right, feel like that's plenty. So we've got all that. Bergen and Asgodstund were the bomb. Bergen, I mean, it's funny because there's Bergen County, New Jersey, which has some amazing people. We'll leave it that way. Um, I have not been to Bergen, Norway. I feel like Norway they do pretty good. You prefer mountains to city and sea. Norway is where you're at. Like I prefer small but functioning, like highly functioning city. That's why I like European cities because like they've got everything, but they can be like little tight and compact. Like the population of Prague is not large, but it feels like a perfectly sized city. Like I wanted nothing more from Prague while I was there. It was perfect. It's a beautiful city. Look forward to going back after everything's calmed down. I should reach out to some people. I haven't talked to people in a while. I'm doing about, I don't know, 3/4 a can. I couldn't find. I gave up the search very quickly for a spoon that was gonna fit. A knife worked, so yeah. Um, yeah. I don't know where else has mountains. Austria does have mountains down in the south, right? Um, who else has mountains? I mean, Norway is known for their mountains and fjords. Well, I guess like yeah, around you could go around the what's it called? The Alps if you want to go southern Europe and still have mountains. You can go Rockies if you want mountains in the U.S. But like I don't know places. It's slightly less of a dumpster fire as of a week ago, but still very fiery. It's a very, very fiery situation. Sweet. Trying to think, what's another good mountain city? I hear good things about Aspen. I've never actually been. All right, we're gonna let this start coming together a little bit more, and then we're gonna add our chicken in a second. But yeah, like Aspen, it's very expensive though, and that's one of the things. Like I got a friend who's out there. I think he's in Aspen. I know he's in Denver. I think he's in Aspen, but he's really enjoying it out there. And I mean, like I remember visiting Boulder and Denver and loving it. And like both of those places, you can at least see mountain a lot more than you can see other places, which is almost enough. All right, so yeah, starting to get a nice little boil on that. So, mm, gonna add. Damn, I should have got more oregano. I did not realize we were this low on oregano. All right, well, we've got the oregs. I'm gonna chop a little bit of this parsley to go in now. Most of it's actually for later. Uh, you're fine. You touched it. We've got another one. I'm gonna end up washing them all anyway. I don't know. Anybody else want to weigh in? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about mountains versus city? Like it's important to me that my city have some clean water, and like I say that having lived in Beijing for 3 years, and like I know Beijing does not have any clean water anywhere near it that I saw. Every river that I saw was very sad. Um, don't get me wrong. Don't take this as I'm just like slamming China. I loved my time there, not because of anything that the government did. um, People were cool, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed meeting people from all around the world, and kind of understanding, just what life was like a little bit in China. There's still way more that I do not understand, but got a glimpse, and then I know I'm happy to be American. All right, so we've got that at a good boil. So let's crank that down. Now, like I said, this is just kind of a flavor. So it's gonna add, just bunch it up and chop it. How's it going out there? Like, I hope people are doing well. Hope you're having a good night. Love to hear from you in the chat. I don't know where the last discussion topic was, where we want to retire. I'm still thinking Europe, although I say that having never been to South America. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's fun to, at least dream. Never know what's actually going to happen in the future, but like, goals don't hurt. Sometimes executing them does, but like, goals don't hurt. Having them, having them is free. It's just like hope. Sweet. All right. So got this to go in. Should have just brought the board. Don't know why I didn't. Alright. Bloop-a-doop. Get that in there. Oh, yeah. Those tomatoes are starting to break down. So now we're going to add our chicken, skin side up. Mainly because you want the bone on bottom, because the area around the bone and the bone takes the longest to cook. So keep this going. Oh, I don't know why I'm holding this board still. That's what happens when you get high and cook. You do stupid things for a little while and then realize you didn't need to be holding a cutting board while you're putting shit into a pot of boiling tomatoes. Alright. So you kind of want to make sure every one of them gets a little sauce over them. Oh, yeah. Don't want anybody to feel neglected. Sweet. Apologize if the plate was in the way. But yeah. So, yes. Got that. So yeah. That's that. Now we just cover it up and let it simmer. We let that chicken finish cooking. Sweet. All right. Get the chickeny plate out of the way. Not gonna need that tomato, so go in here. Oh yeah, Noodle. You still there? How is your? I heard something happening. I heard your sister got the vid. How's that going? How's the family? How you holding up? Maybe this might not be. I guess that might not be the place. But I hope she's all right. Uh, yeah. Your family seems like lovely people. I still keep meaning to like start a Discord. I still don't know. Like, I know it's not that hard to do it. Half of me is very technologically grandpa, and the other half of me fucking will, design a web page in 45 minutes. But that's also, using WordPress. But I feel like grandparents can't do that, so. She did better now, just had a bad sore throat. Weird thing is that everyone in our house tested negative, but she's all good. Some of us are lovely. I feel like all of y'all are lovely. I understand you're not wanting to give your sisters that credit. That's fair, but, I'll give it to them anyway. All right, so we've got the potting. I'll roll a small one for this. We're going to let it go for like 15, 20 anyway, because the chicken's got to cook, like I said. We took it out early, like before it cooked, because we want it to finish cooking now. So like the rest of the chicken juices, as they heat, they just kind of spill out into the sauce, and the sauce slides in. I mean, I still don't. Yeah, don't. Well, actually, there's nothing illegal about my show, so he could watch it. I just know, like, well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna bring anything to y'all's house. Hopefully, you'll have it already there, and we'll go take a drive. And like, I know I can act sober enough in front of parents from a drive. I've done that millions of times. Um, but oh yeah, it just looks so good. I should leave it alone. I should leave it alone. Let it get pretty all on its own. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. I feel like your mom is definitely lovely. I've heard nothing but great things about her. She's a woman who knows how to cook, loves her family. What's she do again? Because I know she like wasn't she a teacher? Am I misremembering? Is your mom a teacher? No, she's not a teacher. Is she a banker? Does your mom work on Louisiana Wall Street? I forget what your mom does. I completely forgot. I have a feeling she's a teacher, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I mean, I've never been really good at remembering what other people's parents do. See, there we go. I feel like that's how you should feel about your mom. It's a great way to feel about your mom. Everybody's mom is different, but my mom is also the sweetest woman on earth. Not gonna tell Caroline she's wrong because her mom also seems very sweet. Like moms are, a good sweet mom. It's good to have, or at least like you want your friends to think she's sweet. I guess. She was a secretary at a preschool, but now she's just an Uber driver because she makes more with that than she did at the preschool. That's fucked up. Like, I mean, yeah, she wasn't a principal, but like, you shouldn't make more doing Uber than caring for children in any way, shape, or form. Like, what? I mean, I'm not trying to devalue Uber. Uber is very necessary, but I also think kids at any level are a handful. And people who who deal with them, should be paid more. I don't know if you agree. I hope the $15 minimum wage passes in America. I've long hated our standard of living. Um, yes, it looks very nice from the outside, and yeah, if you got money, it's fucking beautiful. But like, there are no guarantees in the right places, which is I keep getting into politics. I may as well just like make a politics portion of this show. School peeps are way underpaid. School peeps, nurses, doctors are paid fine. Doctors. Some of y'all need to cut it back. Private doctors, I'm looking at you. But like, yeah. School, like most people that work in a school are way underpaid. Way underpaid. Like underpaid and underappreciated. Like, they were the first ones to have to go back to work outside of, the actually essential people. And they're sent back. Most, at least in America, are underpaid. Fucking, they have to pay for a lot of their own classroom supplies and a lot of shit like that. Like, that is unacceptable. To be putting that kind of expectation on somebody making what, $30,000 a year, that they have to supply pencils for 30 kids in their classroom. Like, pencils, they have to get markers for their classroom, buy the things they want to put on the wall. Like, what the hell? So like, yeah, I'm not saying the state needs to cop for all the things that somebody like puts on their wall. Sure, let a teacher pay for their decorations, but they shouldn't have to be worried about kids coming into class without pencils and feeling like they need to buy pencils for them. Yep. way too on politics. But yeah, if you agree, let me know. If you don't, you're allowed to. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we've lost a lot of space for civil discourse. A couple times I tried to like reach out to people. Granted, it was like in vain. Well, not in vain, but they didn't always go well. Who had very different views, like reaching out to people with different views. Like, sometimes you can have a conversation, sometimes you can't. Uh, I don't know. It's not easy to keep everything cordial. All right. Time to smoke. One sec. Just gotta fix the maze that is my wiring. Oh, God, I can't not do that. Yep, you saw the maze. Sweet. Yay! We're free. Sweet. But yeah, school peeps are definitely way underpaid. I agree wholeheartedly. Wow, that is like my whole apartment back there. It's fun watching this in a bit of a delay. Well, quite a bit of a delay, but you know, c'est la vie. It is cool that I at least get to watch the food while not sitting anywhere near it. I might just start live streaming every time I cook just so I can do that. I don't know. I feel like the internet would like that. Live stream every meal for a month. I mean, it's definitely excessive. Like I would not. I'm not going to do it anytime soon. But definitely, definitely something to keep in mind. So many meals. I mean, would it count the meals that I don't really cook? Like, if I make cereal, would I also stream that? I don't know. I don't know. You have to tell me. What would I do? Noodle. If I streamed every meal I made for a week, how many times do you think you would tune in? Because I mean, yeah, I feel like more people would tune in, but I also feel like I don't know, like the people who normally tune in would feel less inclined to. I don't know, but I don't really have that many people who normally tune in. You're one of the only people that normally tunes in. Like, I had some friends say they were going to watch tonight. I assume they're watching. What up? Um, the Cacciatore is on the stove, chilling. I'd love to get the chat going. See what's going on with people. Um, yeah. I'm about to start the pasta in a minute, though. Thank you for the update. Thanks there are 5 people watching. Mucho appreciado. Oh, sweet. Well, I don't know. What do you think of this shot? I can still kind of read the screen too. I feel like this is just a little more comfortable. I'm tired after a long day. I mean, I worked a little bit. I don't do hard work, so it's not like. But fucking everybody, like I'm so lazy these days. Like standing for more than 10 minutes. Shit. But I do look forward to life after pandemic and actually like being able to walk around and go places and have a reason for leaving the apartment, um, other than just going to the grocery store. Fuck, it's crazy that I used to go more places and like do. I feel more things in a day, but honestly, I don't remember how. Like, I don't know. I feel like I definitely can't be the only one. It's just like, yeah, like I remember the life I used to lead and like, the places I used to go and the things I used to do. And like, I don't know, like I look forward to getting back to comedy. Like I miss it like a motherfucker. But I, I don't know. I know it'll be very tiring when I first get back to it, which will be kind of strange. Like, I don't know. I don't. It's still. That's gonna be. It's gonna be yet another thing to get used to after a year of getting used to things. Like, yeah, that's where we're at, dude. Yeah, like seeing the old world through film, like watching movies, TV shows, shit that was recorded. I mean, some of it years ago, but like even shows that are coming out now, where you're just like, fuck. I mean, I kind of wonder everything that's in production now, like anything in production now that's supposed to seem like now, if it doesn't have the masks and distancing and the gripes about distancing, I mean, are you trying to be real? Oh shit, is that wait? Oh shit, Black Sam, what's good? Good to see you, bro. Nice to tune in, bro. Yeah, I mean the Cacciatore's on the stove. We're just letting that finish off. Then we're about to add some. We're about to do some pasta and then make a plate and call it a night. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I need to grab the ashtray. Ugh. Whew. It is not warm outside. Word. I mean, that's fair. All right, I'm about to put a pot on, but I'm not bringing the camera back over. So, I mean, being high as a weather balloon is definitely proper. It's Thursday night. Why not, right? I should have thought ahead and actually had water boiling for this. I had water boiling for the soup on Tuesday. You know, I had that planned out, but I did not have this planned out. Like it should have been, but it wasn't. Uh, Whatever. This eye is actually quite fast, which is great. And sweet last comment is still high as a weather balloon. Oh shit! Pee all over it? Pee all over what? What are you talking about? Woman pee all over the cacciatore? That doesn't add flavor, bro. I mean, you know, do you like add whatever you want to your cacciatore? I'm I'm not pissing in mine. Ah, you know, I respect that you're a fan of wet work. Not everybody is. Let's see if we can get both pots in frame. Kinda, sorta. Scooch. Gooch. Um, it adds vits and minerals. Yeah, well, you know, just because it adds some vitamins and minerals, Bear Grylls, like it doesn't need to happen right now. Like I do appreciate the hopeful Bear Grylls reference right there. But yo, thanks for stopping by. What's the last dish you added piss to, bro? Canada Post has my weed hostage. Anyone else in Toronto feel me? Ooh, Canada Post? Why? What's Canada Post doing right now? I mean, I'm glad I don't need any right now, but what's going on? What's up? Why are they holding your shit hostage, bro? That's not cool. All right, about to be even more delayed. Give me a sec. Um, but yeah, being like, well, they're not wearing masks. I just saw that. So sorry. Fucking going back and forth. Outbreaks of COVID. Got herb in that bag? Which bag? I got herb. I got plenty around. I gotta. Oh, shit. Actually, it might not be. The cold put it out. Yeah. So what's good? 300 plus Canadian. Wait, what? In the dinner, little tea bag with bay leaves and shit. Uh, no, I mean I could have, but I didn't. Nah, like I don't really cook with weed much. I need to start learning to, but it's just chicken cacciatore. Like I am gonna make some weed brownies soon. Actually, I'm gonna make some weed hot chocolate. I'm not gonna make some weed brownies. I'm gonna make some weed hot chocolate. And clean my grinder because I heard that works. Uh, one more. So wait, hold on. So it's hard to track time when you cook and smoke. Yes, yes, it is. It is hard to track time. That's actually why I appreciate having the stream on because I can see that like I actually need to turn my cacciatore down. And know the thing on your phone is handy too. True, true. Yo, Cab Under, if you want to throw me a follow, it'd be great. But yeah, like it's good to do that. Or if you have your own Google Snitch, then that is a great way to remind yourself of things. I'm just gonna flip this because we've still got a little time, and I want everything to be drenched in sauce. Oh, that smells so good, though. Oh my god, I love it. Coming back, I'm coming back. Indubitably. Pilots don't fly without a watch. True, they don't fly without a watch. This is why a timer is key. Yeah, I should have a timer. Wait. Yeah, no, I mean having your weed mailed is typically a wonderful experience. It's a shame when it gets fucked up for whatever reason. Is there another joint in this? That's negligible. Uh, you're drenched in sauce right now? I mean, what other way is there to be, Noodle? Is there another way to exist other than drenched in sauce? But yes, pilots don't fly without a watch. I don't have a functioning watch right now. I have two watches, and they both have different problems for why I'm not wearing them. Um, that can't be healthy. That depends on the sauce. It's fun to watch the delay on this because, like, I know the chat. Like, I'm looking at another screen that has the chat on it here, and I know it's fucking delayed. Oh no, I maintain if it's the right sauce, it could possibly be healthy. Most likely, it's not. Uh, but if it is the right one, I'm not saying the right one's the white one, but that's not the worst one. Sunscreen, it helps. I mean, it's nighttime, so you don't really need to do it now. I know, Cab, you still around? Remember when Peeps would describe Lady Peeps as saucy? I think Peeps still do that, bro. I think Peeps still do that. Like, I'm not condoning it. I don't. I don't know. I feel like people can be saucy. I don't think it's just a female thing. Is it? I mean, it's definitely more often used. Have I met a saucy man? Yes. Have I met a saucy straight man? Yes. So they do exist. They're yeah. All right. See, indeed, Noodle is a saucy lady. That is definitely her truth. I will co-sign on that truth. The sauce is there. She's constantly dripping in sauce. Yep, I said it. Stand by it. Uh, is there anything as fun as waiting for water to boil? I don't think so. I think it's one of the most fun things you can do. It's right up there next to watching paint dry. It is top class. I mean, I guess I could chop parsley right now, but or as some would say, it's grand. Oh, I miss Ireland. Good old Ireland. Watch it be on the other elbow. Nope, it's on that one. I forget where my tattoos are sometimes. It's not good. Well, I mean, the ones I don't see, because like most of them I see every day. But, like, that's got to be a weird shot. Let's see how that looked. Do you even see them? Nope. Just see my hands. Ha. There's a tattoo there. It's hard to show a camera. Thing is, like, I got them for me. It's not for that. I just show my arm in weird ways. Did you hashtag Bella Stock today? What? No, I did not. What the hell is that? What the hell is Bella Stock? And why are people doing it? Who, what, when, where, why? All the question words. Just in case you were wondering. Every last question word. So, what is this hashtag Bella what? Bella, huh? And is this like the Italian Bella? Hold on, let me. Bella stock. Is that 3 L's? Bell, let's talk. Oh wow, that is 3 L's. That took some seeing. The other screen, not as good. Um, we're nearly there. I haven't even decided what pasta. But no, I don't have Bell. Why? What? Like, what do you get for Bell talking? Does Bell talking do something for me? So, Bell, let's talk about mental health for a really long time and do the most Canadian thing ever. Immediately pat you on your back for doing your part and then nap because you earned it. Can I just skip to the nap? I mean, I'm not watching that right now, but okay. I don't know. I could watch it. I've got nothing better. I don't know how to show it. Yeah, we still got a second until that boils. All right. Well, at the very least, we can do a reaction video. Let me try something. Yeah, I heard you, bro. You know what? You can shut your pie hole. Calm those fingers. Wow. Wow. That's okay. Um, you know, just so loud. So loud. All right. Let's see this. Yeah. Uh, okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Why can't I hear it? Can you guys hear it? I mean, it looks serious. That dad looks very concerned. I don't know. I don't know if he's ready for this conversation that he's about to have, considering that face. Um, hmm, let's see. Let's try this one more time. Oh, you don't hear them talking anyway? Wow. I fuck up my audio? No. Okay. I don't know. Wow, when it comes to mental health, every action counts. I mean, that is true. I'm not gonna knock the point. The point of it is something that I don't hate. Fuck. Get rid of that. Cool. Well, now I know how to do that. And the water's boiling. Yeah, the point of it, I don't hate. That is definitely true. Um, yeah, I got these. All right, well, that's fine. I'm sure they did. I'm sure Toronto did nail the don't get high and drive campaign. I think that definitely. I'm sure Ontario was very on top of that. Did they do it even before legalization? Yeah. So we got some. What the fuck is this called? Fusilli Bucati Corti. It's got Bucati in the title, so it's close to Ducati, right? So we're just gonna associate greatness for no good reason. Man, it's Italian sounding things, right? That's all we need. Into the world. Yep, should have just opened the whole thing. Don't know why I did. Yep. Way too much pasta. Well, considering how much we got, not too much, but I can just make more later. Noodle, you still out there? I mean, how we doing, peeps? What's going on? What's the word? Just dropped the nudes in the water. Dropping nudes, you know? It's one of those things. Everybody, it's a common theme on this channel. Dropping nudes. Yeah. That's what I gotta get the Discord channel for, so everybody can drop their nudes in the Discord channel. It's nudes with two O's. I mean, if you actually want to send pictures of yourself naked, that's your own prerogative. Like, it's not really what it's there for, but, you know. Yeah, no, it's really about the noodles. Alright, that is plenty of pasta for tonight. I have to keep telling myself that, otherwise I will dump more in. Noodle is here and ready to noodle doodle poodle. Noodle poodle doodle. See, you get confused, and it's your name. Like, it's one of those funny things. Noodle, you need to get up here. Like, stop being wherever else you are. It's pointless. That place is, it's not nearly as much fun as here is. And you know it's true. You definitely know it's true. Fun times in the city. No, but like I think you'd like Toronto. It's an interesting place. They they try to do things. It's got a good art scene, um, fun comedy scene. It's a fun city. I don't know. Too often does it compare itself to New York, but other than that, it's a lot of fun. I mean, the weed's great, so can't be mad at that. I already told you how. Like, I already told you how to get across the border. You know how to do it. It's totally doable. Like as soon as and like just let me know. Well, I'll rent a car. I'll meet you there. I don't care about the lockdown. I will meet you there. Okay, maybe I won't meet you there, but somebody will meet you there. Like I'll meet you there, but I might not be driving. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be there. I'll be there for life. I got you. I got you. I mean, that would be so funny. Just like because I know you wouldn't be the only one. Like I feel like they catch at least five every day. There's at least five people trying to cross in. Like even now, like just from like Minnesota, you know, fucking somebody just gets lost in Wyoming. Does Wyoming touch? I think it does. Am I misremembering? I mean, I know North Dakota does because it's the north of the Dakotas. I mean, how many states do we have that touch Canada? Um, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. There's like at least five. I'd say eight. See, I think so. I think you'd be able to pass through too. I think you'd be fine. So, I'm saying take the shot. Take the shot. It's worth it. Have fun. See, like I don't know. It'd be it'd be fun, especially since you can work from anywhere right now. Why not here? Why not here? We could go on trips together, and we could have all the fun. We'd have all the fun. We'd try all the foods. Like, we got a really good market nearby, so there's so many things we still haven't tried. So I'm saying, just come through. Just come through. Just do it. Oh shit! Actually, fuck yeah. I got a. We had. I've been meaning to. I need to go get bread tomorrow because. Actually, no. I'm gonna make Bellini tomorrow and have. Well, not Bellini, but I'm gonna make little like fucking kind of dense pancakes and have some birthday caviar because fuck yeah. That'll be. I think that'll be good. Oh shit! Look at this stuff. Look at that. Try to catch one at the end. Alright. Enough noodling. The care, the noodle poodle doodle. I'll find a noodle poodle doodle. I don't know. I don't know what that'll be, but I'll figure it out. That could totally be a thing. I'll ask I'll ask those who know you to weigh in on what it could be. Yeah. I mean, do you have anything you'd like it to be? Like at least like an ingredient? Because like I'm up to the task. I feel like that'd be good fun. But oh, okay, okay. So a Caroline. Hmm. What would a Caroline be? Ooh, onion rings. Because you love onions. Zucchini? That makes more sense. Fucking zucchini. Um, but like, you just want just zucchini? All right, well, let's see. What else? What can we do with zucchini? You can do a lot of things with zucchini. You could, I don't know. I feel like you could fry zucchini. Like if you put it in the strips, you could fry it. I know it's been used to like wrap things before. I mean, normally it's cucumber, but zucchini can too. You just have to cook it, obviously. Um, hmm, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Yes, I know you hate onions. That's the fun thing. So, all right. Let's spitball here. All right, I need you to write this down. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Write it down. Okay. So we're gonna have zucchini, and it's gonna be in strips, and it would wrap um, little chunks of hmm, what's a meat that you would want? Like, would you prefer beef or chicken? Yeah, it's really those are really your options. Beef or chicken? Be funny. Later, I'm gonna try to think of what the black Sam would be, because that would be an interesting dish. I don't know what the base ingredient of the black Sam would be. Beef? I thought so. All right, so um, you could do uh, so you could do zucchini wrapped, like tri-top. I mean, you could do really any steak bits. Like there are, if you can get like if you just got a fucking standard New York steak and just threw that in. Hey, if you cut pieces off of that, then that'd be fine. Sweet. All right, pasta is done. Sauce is done. We are about ready to plate. So get ready for that action. Oh, that's good. There. If I had the patience, I would kind of like skim the fat off. I don't right now, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, that smells good. Like the tomatoes have all but melted away. The chicken is tender. And it's one of those things like meat. You cook it for a while. Well, some meats, especially if it has like a lot of fat in it. Over a while, it gets cooked, then goes tough, then goes really soft. And whenever you can hit that really soft, it's perfect. All right, there, that there, boom. Oh yeah. I was supposed to have. See, I don't even need like a 20th. Like 5 sprigs. But I guess I could go over the top since I have so much. Alright. The wrapping paper? Behind the tree. So yeah, zucchini wrapped beef with, I don't know, bell peppers. Nah, what would work? No, bell peppers would work. I don't know if you'd like bell peppers, but bell peppers would definitely work. Uh, Give me some time. I'll figure something out. I'll definitely figure something out. So do up a little parcels, and then plate, and call this a night. Mm, I don't say the other ones. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Mm, School's doing a scissor hunt. No dice. Sorry. I don't know where they went. Yeah. You hate bell peppers? Ugh. Wrap you up. I mean, someday that'll happen. I feel like that exact plan should come to fruition at some point. Some either Christmas or birthday. We got to make that happen. That'd be funny. I don't know if I'd go as far as to like wrap you up, but I'd definitely like at least put a bow on your head and like have you jump out of a closet. That'd be funny. That could be actually really funny. Um, could also go, yeah, nah, it's you. It wouldn't go wrong. All right, so you hate bell peppers. You hate onions. Oh, all right. We'll do like, yeah, we'll do like, we'll do a cheese, like an Asiago, or maybe like a smoked Gouda. It's gonna get a very rough chop. I'm not gonna be particularly picky about this. Also, because I just don't want to cut my fingers. But yeah. So there we go. All right, so sold. Did you write it down? Did you write it down? Because I haven't written it down. I obviously like my hands are busy. I can't write it down. So you got to write it down. You gotta write that down for me. Can you do that? Because it's gonna be like a month until I rewatch this. What up, Echoes? Appreciate you stopping by. We are finishing up. I am chopping up some parsley to go on top of our chicken cacciatore that is about to get plated. Just strained the pasta, and I was making up a dish for a friend. Because if I know you long enough, and well, yeah, if I know you well enough, I can figure out something that you would like. And so I just made up a dish for Noodle Poodle Doodle. Oh, I'm glad you think so. It's pretty new. I've only been doing this for like 3 weeks, but cheers! Thanks for stopping by. If you could throw me a follow, that'd be great. Just trying to help the channel grow here. But this is our. Well, actually, let me switch it up before I do that because the parsley is done. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like it's because of y'all this channel gets to grow and like. How do I say that right? Echos? Is it sake? Sake? Echoes 1, 2, 3. Yeah, cool. But yeah. Oh, that's nice. Some quality steam pulled off of that. Oh, I now get why they do that in the show. Not only does it look cool, but it actually does waft the scent towards your face. That smells awesome. Sweet, appreciate you, Noodle Poodle Doodle. We'll do an episode on that. Like, it'll probably be during the summer because that's like a really summery dish. Do that with like some. Actually, do that with like some parsley rice. Some parsley cucumber rice. That would come out really, really good. All right, let's put a plate together. Do do do. Yeah, white plate would be better. All right, we'll do a plate. I'll say adios. Well, I'll take a bite because you came all this way. You may as well see me eat some. So, I mean, fair bit of pastas, and I do love how it's kind of like stringy here. Okay, Google, play. Perfect. All right. So here's the fun bit. We've got this sauce, which is beautiful. It's got carrots, onions, uh, orange and red bell pepper, garlic, some merlot. It's been simmering for probably about an hour now. Oh yeah. Like all of that was started on a base of the chicken fat. Now, I mean, I could have let this go a little longer and kind of simmer down more. But I do like mine extra saucy. So I mean that's initial plate. Well, yeah, thanks. I think so too. I am quite happy with it. Um, Sorry. Cool. I should learn to stop messing with it, but it just could have been a smidge better. Still new to it all. But yeah, I think that came out pretty fucking good. Um, yeah. We'll sprinkle a little chopped parse for some green, some contrast. And boom. There we are. Like, let me switch. Get a proper close up on it. It's pretty sexy. I look forward to eating it. Not gonna lie. That came out pretty good. I mean, like I love making this. Like I don't do it often. I probably only do it like 3 times a year, which is kind of a shame. Because it's really not that hard. Like it is a lot easier than that. I do mainly cooking streams. I'll probably like I'm gonna start doing culinary chemistry streams if that's of any interest. Like which is just like the science behind cooking. I'm gonna do comedy streams because I'm a comedian. So like, I'm gonna do comedy streams when I can start doing comedy shows again. Because I just don't have the personal bandwidth to run a Zoom show. But like, I would definitely live stream like an actual comedy event. So whenever I can start running those again, that'll be happening. What else do I plan to do with the channel? I do plan to do like Blunts and Burners is kind of like a I don't know, it's a chill channel all about normalizing weed and making cooking seem less hard. So, like, I want to show how simple it is to make delicious looking shit, or, well, delicious food, and that you can still do it as a stoner. And hopefully, we have a couple giggles along the way. That's the plan for the channel. So that's what you followed for. Hopefully you're down for the ride. Like I said, we're just getting started. I'm locked and loaded for all 52 weeks of the year, so I don't plan on. I'm not planning a vacation this year. Definitely next year, but um, so like even when I do go on actual vacation, I will probably stream at least one meal while I'm there. Maybe not both days. But yeah, let's get to yums. No. Yeah. What was I looking for? Oh, a kniff, because that one's too big. Don't use steak knife. Butter knife will do. That's a beautiful thing. Like butter knife is actually perfect for this. It's here. Let's see. Because the chicken cooked for so long, it should be nice and tender. Do do. Yeah. Does that work? Kind of, sort of. As much as I love this camera, it is the worst with lighting. Yeah. No, no, don't do any of that. Trying to focus the camera mid, no, end of stream. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Well, hope to see you around more often. You know, it's it's all a work in progress. So we'll see how it goes, where it goes. Well, hopefully it ends with making movies. We'll see. But cheers. Mm. Like, oh, now and disconnect. Oh, okay. Still there. Thought it froze. Um, all right. I will be honest. It could use a splash of salt, but other than that, so fucking good. Like the depth of flavor that comes from all the vegetables in it. And like I cook it with less salt because like it's all, you can always add salt, but it's hard to take salt away. Like you can't really take it away. Um, like if you're making a sauce, like and I will always say this, you can add a potato, but you don't want to have to add a potato because then like you're unsalting and then resalting. Mm, yeah, that's and this pasta is actually really great for it because it grabs so much of the sauce. Emma was having fun checking out the parsley. Um, Love you too, Noodle Poodle Noodle. Uh, Ekas, appreciate you for stopping by. I mean, rewatch it if you want to see how it's done. It's really not that hard. It just takes time, and I mean, it can be done in 50 minutes. I just cook very slow because I'm high. And honestly, the longer you let things cook, typically the better they taste. So I find that to be a benefit. Not everything. Like, don't let eggs cook for too long because that's just if you're frying them, it doesn't work. But uh, I digress. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next Tuesday, which is February 2nd. So we'll be back Tuesday, and I'm not sure what we're doing, but I am open to ideas. If you aren't, well, if you don't currently follow me on Instagram, give me a follow. Danton Lamar, or at Danton Lamar. It should be on both of the streams. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Hope to see you soon. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, take it easy. Peace.